Hello and welcome everyone. Welcome to Haydogamg. Today we are here to talk about Uncharted, a most beloved game for PS3, PS2, PS1, and now recently the PS4. Now we are gonna go through all the topics about every PS4, PlayStation gameplay for Uncharted 1, 2, 3, and 4. But now, here's one person that I love that is gonna join us today. My one cousin, Raeleigh. Here we go, guys.
Hi everybody, welcome to Haydogamg. I'm Raeleigh, Hayden's cousin, and I will be joining you guys for this video about Uncharted 1, 2, 3, and 4. I unfortunately do not have a PS4, so Hayden is going to have to be the main guy that talks about all the gameplay for the fourth one. But I have played the first, the second, and the third many times. Me and Hayden were like obsessed with those games a few years ago. We would play them all the time. And we followed the storyline and everything, so I'm really excited to be here talking about it with you guys. I'm gonna let Hayden start off, just kind of going over the walkthrough for number 4, and then we can go back down to number 3 and I can talk about some of it and everything.
Alright, so as really said, that I'm gonna be the main guy talking about Uncharted 4, but yes, she's actually telling the truth. We have been playing a lot of Uncharted about a year or two ago. Basically, now the main plot about Uncharted 4: A Thief's End. It was absolutely amazing. Way more villains to go around with and all that. Nathan Drake's long-lasting brother comes in and all that. It's truly mind-boggling, and the foes are absolutely crazy. Like, he had to deal with one assassination in the game. He had to go all over through the old parts of the games that he had to unravel again. Mainly, the graphics have become timeless. Like his brother Sam Drake, like, holy! I never knew he was that strong and willing to go through a bunch of lies and all that to get to where he was, to meet his younger or older brother Nathan Drake. Now that's pretty amazing. You have to think of it. I think in the game Sam says Nathan is his younger brother by 2-3 years. Anyways, truly amazing. You're up, Raeleigh.
That is so true what Hayden is saying about the graphics in the newest game. I personally haven't played it, but I've watched a lot of videos that Hayden has taken on his channel, which I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen. He's amazing at doing those things. I've seen all of the videos and stuff for the fourth Uncharted that Hayden has been taking, and like the PS4 is amazing with graphics, and then you get the actual like Uncharted game, and the graphics are phenomenal. Like, I wish I had a PS4 just so that I could see the graphics. And yeah, what I think is really cool is that they decided to give Nathan Drake a brother, which I think really helps with the whole storyline and helping us see Nathan as an actual, like, human being with feelings now because he's got family and everything. But again, I don't know too much about the fourth one. Hayden is definitely covering all of Uncharted 4. What I really remember is in Uncharted 3, I remember playing that a lot, and the graphics were also pretty good for Uncharted 3. It was still for the PS3, but you could see that the actual creators were a lot more advanced in their graphics and stuff like that. So you can really see, like, facial expressions and everything were really good with Nathan Drake. And I think the storyline, all of the twists and turns, like how you'd think that somebody is Nathan's friend and then they would like betray him completely, I think was awesome. That they really kind of kept us on our toes because we weren't sure, like, are they really a friend or are they actually an enemy? Which I love about all the Uncharteds, because it's all about like betrayal and truths and lies and finding, you know, treasure and stuff like that. And I think video games like that are the most interesting because they have a lot of different storylines that you get to follow and everything. So, yeah, you're up, Hayden.
That is very true for all of Uncharted gameplays. For every series that I saw for Uncharted 1, 2, 3, and 4. Like, my gosh, the graphics were ahead of their time, and the balance of a from the third-person perspective on how to play as third person or first person was okay. Because, like, I know when you aim with some guns, like a sniper rifles, you always get to see the first person perspective through the scope. But also, it's not about the game per se or the weapons at all. It's that you can actually understand what the character is feeling. Like, you knew that Nathan Drake's been through a lot. He's been in prison a few times if he was caught. But absolutely, you do have a point there, really. Like, he almost couldn't trust anyone that was a friend or foe. Like, every twist and turn that he got to in points of the games, like, per se, for one example, Uncharted 1, he thought he couldn't trust Navarro, but hey, that ship sailed a while after that, and then after all that, Navarro became the master crime lord, and on the old island there, that one curse made the whole Spaniards of Spanish people on that island from hundreds of years ago in the game just went completely insane. It was like mind control, and my gosh, it just got so creepy the whole time, and like. Yeah, my gosh. Uncharted 3 was pretty good. There were a lot of different variations of foes there. There were three different kinds of zombies and Spaniards and Germans and those types of games that were being controlled or poisoned by different things and all that. And he found out what his fear was the most. On losing what was supposed to be nothing, but he found out it was for one purpose only, to find who he really is. Court S. Superius.
Yes, and that is one thing that I've always loved about the Uncharted games, is that it's all about finding who you really are. It's not even about the guns or the graphics or anything. It's about how the characters are real people, and you can really sort of feel what they're feeling and know what they've gone through. And that's probably my favorite thing about the Uncharted, is because even in Uncharted 1, 2, and 3, and I guess in 4 too, I haven't played it, but I'm assuming in 4 too, you also kind of feel for the bad guys until you find out that they're bad guys, and then you feel how much hate Nathan Drake has towards them, and it makes you want to defeat them and kill them even more, which I love, because it's like you're actually in the game and you're really Nathan Drake and you feel how he feels. And a video game has to be really good for you to have that kind of reaction to it. And Uncharted is by far one of the best video games for making you feel like you are the character. And switching from first person to third person is another one of my favorite things, because like Hayden said, with the sniper rifle and being able to be first person when you look through it, it makes it so much easier for you to be able to kill your targets. And then once they're killed, you get back to seeing Nathan Drake and feeling like you're Nathan Drake. One of my favorite things too is in Uncharted, you're not only stuck just like walking, there's a lot of different times where you have to swim, where you have to ride a skidoo, where you're climbing, where you're jumping, and I like how you get to do so many different things in the game. You're not stuck just walking through a jungle. You get to climb things, you get to fight, you get to, like, there's nothing that you can't do in Uncharted. You can throw grenades, you can have a sniper, you can have an AK-47, you can have a shotgun, you can have anything you get to fight with, and you get to climb and swim. And I think that that really helps keep my interest, is because if you get bored just walking, you can go to a level, or a mission, sorry, you can do a mission where you have to swim or you can do a mission where you have to climb, or you can do a mission where you have to fight somebody one-on-one. And I love it. I love that there's so many different things to Uncharted.
Yes, absolutely. I do agree with all you just said, really. My gosh. All the levels, missions, and chapters. They're mainly called chapters, but either way, missions are, here's a good phrase as well. But anyways, I do agree how you get to feel out the foes if you think, okay, for example, Uncharted 2, let's say. Because, like, oh my gosh, Flynn, oh my god, he was completely of a psycho. Like, you couldn't even think of what he was doing, right? Like, my gosh, I didn't get what his character was about, and Chloe and Charlie Cotter as well. Like, those were good characters as well in Uncharted 2 and 3. Like, they were really good characters. But also, not only that, you do really have a massive point for those parts. So, like, if you do get bored of doing one thing, you can do way more than that, because you get to go in this, go underwater, do some diving, scuba diving at certain points, or also you get to use a motorboat as well and play as your team partner as well on the motorboat and shoot your gun as well. But yes, she does have a very good point as well about weapons. It's always not about the weapons, it's about the adventure. And it's not even how you do the adventure, it's how you think it will play out. Especially for Uncharted 4 and Uncharted 1 as well. Like, Uncharted 1 and Uncharted 4 are my two favorite rivals of gameplays for the Uncharted franchise. Also, I'm not sure if you guys feel this way about Uncharted as well, but do you ever get that feeling when it gets to a cutscene or something, and there's a tender moment or a terrifying moment, right? And you actually get to feel what the character is feeling. Like, every time I see, like, either Charlie Cotter and Victor Sullivan have a different story between them, of all the characters and all that. But when you get to Nathan Drake and Elena, both characters, rather than just saying, but when they get to have a tender moment of some sweet moment, heart when you're feeling it and everything, you just go like, hey, I agree with all that. It doesn't matter what happens, as long as you're in this together. You actually get to feel how they're feeling as well. It's just amazing on how it all is. And now you're up in it, really.
Yes, Hayden, I totally agree with you. Whenever there's a cutscene or anything, you definitely get to feel the way that the characters feel, and that is awesome. I love that about the games, because it's not just a regular video game where you're killing and, trying to finish the mission or the chapter. It's a game that you actually get to feel in, and a game that you can actually feel what the character's feeling, and I love that. And I love that you aren't stuck just doing one thing, that you can swim and stuff. I love that it switches from first person to third person. There's so many amazing things about Uncharted that it's hard to just name them all. I honestly, I just love the game so much. You've pretty much covered everything, like the first person, third person, the guns and everything. I think it's really cool that you get to see the storyline from every character. Like, you learn a little bit about everybody. Like, you're not just stuck learning about Nathan Drake. Like, you can learn about Victor Sullivan, or you can learn about some of the bad guys have backstories, or his true love had a backstory and everything.
Exactly, Raeleigh. My gosh. you absolutely covered everything as well. Like, my gosh, we're almost at the end of the video. We still got 2 more scenes to go. But anyways, we have been talking about Uncharted for the last few minutes. Like, my gosh, it's been truly amazing to talk to you guys about this. But yes, Raeleigh, you do have a firm point. It's not about the games or the action, the packed parts. It's not even about the kills or anything. It's not even about the plot mainly. It's absolutely trying to feel what the character feels in the game. Like, I mean, every time it gets to a good scene or something, or a crazy scene, like when Flynn was trying to foil them by pulling the trigger on the grenade. That was in Uncharted 2. And I'm going like, Flynn, are you serious? And then he just pulls the trigger, and then Nathan Drake just freaks out after Elena just gets half of the grenade's radiation. Like, I'm going like, oh no, is she gonna die? Is she gonna die in this game? No. Like, my gosh, I could not believe my mind when I saw that. It was completely messed up like freaking tomorrow, guys. You guys might not know this, but in every single game between Uncharted, Resident Evil, like The Last of Us, everything that I saw between the cutscenes, between the characters' reactions, and how they bonded. I cry every time I feel what they're feeling. I cry for 2 minutes straight every time I feel what the characters are feeling between every cutscene. Anyways, guys, you guys have been perfect to this whole thing. We are almost at the end of the video. We got 2 more scenes, one from Raeleigh, one from me. So see you guys in a few minutes. And you're up, Raeleigh.
I totally get what you mean, Hayden. Sometimes when I'm playing the game and there's a really sad part, like you said, about when the grenade went off and I didn't know if she was going to die or not. And then do you remember the time when Sullivan got hurt, Victor Sullivan got hurt? And I teared up too. I almost cried because I knew how much pain Nathan Drake must have been in. And it was like I was Nathan Drake and I was feeling the pain, and it was crazy. That game, it really makes you feel like you're the character, and it's amazing. And I think we did cover pretty much everything. Hayden did a really good job at covering like first person, third person, and everything, and he made a lot of really good points, definitely about feeling what the character's feeling and everything. I wanted to thank Hayden for having me on his channel. I had lots of fun. I love whenever he asks me to come and make videos for you guys because he's awesome. His channel is amazing. And you guys are great fans. And yeah, I guess Hayden can make his last video and just thank you guys. I had a great time.
Yes, I really do agree with what you are saying. Absolutely, Raeleigh. Because, like, those few scenes and those different parts of Uncharted 1, 2, 3, and 4 are, like, truly amazing. You get to feel what they're feeling. And, like, I mean, I didn't really feel that sad for Victor Sullivan at first, because I thought he would have been faking it the whole time. But then when we don't see him through the whole game half the time until that one scene when they figure out that he's alive, I don't know, like, okay, where is he? Should I feel sad or happy? But it makes me really feel sad and happy at the same time, because it brings out the suspense for the next part of the plot. But what I really thought was freaking screwed up as well was when Flynn shot Nathan Drake in the stomach on the train in Uncharted 4. That was messed up. Like, I actually felt the pain in my gut when I saw Nathan Drake got shot in the gut, and I'm going like, oh no, is he gonna die here? Is he actually gonna die here? And then when he pulls the trigger on the propane tank to get the train off track and to explode and to just take out all the guards, I'm going like, did he really just take his own life? But then again, who cares? He's the main character. He can't die. But there were a lot of rumors going on for Uncharted 4 that he was going to meet his end. Nothing happened. He fought to the very end and did it correctly, which I loved about the Uncharted series. Like, oh my god. Uncharted fans, love you guys all. And thank you for joining us, really. This has been a wonderful time as well. Catch you guys later in the next video. Peace!